The disaster after the disaster, 7 years after Superstorm Sandy. This is a story about environmental justice at New Jersey's Delaware Bay. This is Tony Novak, the founder of baysafe. baysafe is a New Jersey nonprofit formed in 2010, a couple years before Sandy, to improve the synergy between government and the other stakeholders at the bayshore. This story focuses on Money Island, New Jersey, that used to be a happy place for working class people to come and enjoy the bay. Generations of families, including my own, enjoyed summers here. Money Island came to be known for serving lower income visitors and minorities who otherwise did not have easy access to the resources to enjoy our waterways. Money Island offered the bayshore's only public floating fishing docks. When Sandy hit, most of the physical damage occurred at the bayshore and not the oceanside communities. Yet our politicians banned the poor bayshore counties from receiving federal recovery funds. Almost all of the federal recovery money went to the rich Atlantic coastal communities. We had no choice but to rebuild out of pocket. I personally cashed in everything I had, life insurance, retirement plans, and borrowed money to rebuild. While Governor Christie was in the news saying, "Go ahead and get your businesses open now, we'll worry about permits later," that's where we ran into trouble. Our rebuilding permits were either incomplete or they were denied. The Attorney General sued everyone associated with the rebuilding: the landowner, the business owners, the investors, family members. Jane Doe and John Doe were literally named as defendants in the lawsuits. Baysafe's donors, who we relied on to keep the Money Island Marina community open, all withdrew in fear. Without any source of funding, baysafe filed for bankruptcy. Sadly, all facilities and the businesses that rely on them remain closed today. Some of the watermen's businesses closed permanently, others moved to Delaware. We've given talks within the community, written letters, made calls, met with our legislators, and reached out through social media. Perhaps what bothers me the most is the state paid out far more in suing Sandy victims here than in offering any kind of help with the difficult recovery. We learned the hard way that it's impossible for a small business community that's already been beaten down by FEMA and government fraud to then stand up to the bullying and the unlimited financial resources of the state's Attorney General. Goober Gruel has not responded to any of our pleas for environmental justice. As far as I know, those within the DEP that were involved in extortion both before and after Sandy remain uninvestigated and still on the job. 7 years after Sandy, we continue the fight for environmental justice. For more information, we recommend the recently published book, The Drowning of Money Island, a documentary by Andrew Lewis. You can also find more information online at baysafe.org. Thanks for watching. Again, this is Tony Novak, the founder of baysafe at Money Island, New Jersey. I'd love to hear your thoughts.